Hey good people, welcome back to Frizz and Fragrance. My name is Kara, and whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for a fun one today. Today, I am going to be sharing my thoughts on two new fragrances that I purchased from Aroma Concepts. They are by Ministry of Gourmand. We are going to be talking about Creamy Biscuit and Cake Temptations. Yes, so if that sounds good to you, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think and come on down the fragrance rabbit hole with me. We're trying to smell good over here. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I am great. I just came in from outside because the planets are visible. It was really cool to see. Downloaded the Sky Tonight. Yeah, Sky Tonight app, and we were able to see like 4 planets.
Put the link in the description.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool. They're going to be aligned, I guess, through the end of the month. Really excited to see things like that. It's kind of humbling. It's a humbling thing to be able to see Mars and Jupiter for me. So anyway, let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer. And
guys, we'll put the link in the description.
We'll put the link for the app because it's free. Let's go ahead and get started on this one, y'all. Lots to say. I got these fragrances back in December. They had a bundle on Aroma Concepts. I was able to get some money off by getting the bundle. I'm just laughing because I've been playing with these fragrances for a while, and you'll see my final thoughts. But we're gonna go ahead and get started, and please let me know if you have any of these. I don't know if these fragrances are originals or they're duping other fragrances. I do have a couple guesses. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I wanna start with Creamy Biscuit. I'm gonna tell you everything about it, and then I'm gonna give you a couple of comparisons, and I'd love to know your thoughts on my thoughts. So here's what the box looks like. And again, I purchased this from Aroma Concepts. The house is Ministry of Gourmand. So it opens and we have this cupcake, which is a design I haven't seen from the Middle Eastern fragrances. And it does say Paris Corner on here too. So I think Ministry Gourmand is like one of their lines. So here's what it looks like. And it says Creamy Biscuit here. That's the top. So it's got our little crystals here. It says Ministry of Gourmand. So again, this fragrance is $33 on Aroma Concepts right now. You can get the bundle for $60. And I do have a code, which I'll put in the description box because I cannot remember what it is, but it will save you 10%. The fragrance profile for this one, we have main accords of vanilla, sweet, and coconut with top notes of biscuit, middle notes of coconut, and base notes of vanilla and tonka bean. So you are gonna have to wanna smell like bread and biscuits and everything edible if you are interested in this fragrance. All right, so let's go ahead and smell it, y'all. You know, the opening is a little spicy. It almost smells like there's some cinnamon in here, but it's not a note in this fragrance. It's definitely biscuit. It reminds me of like a crunchy biscuit, not like a Grand's biscuit. It reminds me of something almost holiday-esque. It's not that spicy, but it really does smell like there's a hint of cinnamon, little hint of coconut. Is nothing that's very strong, and you can smell that vanilla. I'm gonna go ahead and spray. What did I do with my cotton balls? I like to do cotton balls because I spray my clothes a lot, and I usually spray heavily on my clothes rather than my skin. So this would mimic it for me more so than using paper.
What?
Same vibe, smelling the same thing. Really liking that the coconut isn't strong. Let's go ahead and rub it on the skin. Now, as it starts to settle, you are getting more vanilla. You're gonna get the tonka bean. This isn't giving me a butter biscuit. It is creamy, but it's not buttery. I also want to say that it's not sweet either. So if you don't like sugary, sweet fragrances, but you like edible gourmands, this might be one. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. Yeah, I mean, Creamy Biscuit, I think, is...
And it's like bitter palette.
This isn't the makeup channel. So if you like, I would say semi-sweet, gourmand, almost bready fragrances, this one might be one for you. As far as longevity goes, I would say around the 5-6 hour mark, you would want to respray this. It's actually quite pleasant. If you want to smell like something just came out the oven, this is going to be your jam. Now, this is not a fragrance that, you know, I would wear on a date or anything like that. It's fun. I would say colder weather. I would say it's more of a daytime kind of vibe. I would wear it to work. I work in the school though, so it's a little bit different. Students will like it. It's not really offensive at all. Someone's going to just want to eat you. They're going to be like, what's that smell like? It's very, very foodie, photorealistic. I would like to say that some people may desire this smell more for a home scent rather than a body scent. And I like saying that because for me, that's a real thing. That says a lot, especially for me, because there are fragrances and scents that I like for my home that I wouldn't want to smell like. And I think that could be the case with this fragrance for many people. But yeah, holiday, festive, biscuity, cookie is not like buttermilk biscuits. That's Creamy Biscuit. When I thought about my collection, I was pulling out things that I thought would compare, and I only have one fragrance, and that's Crumb Couture by Sniff. And I also have the dupe, which is Couture Crumbled by Dua. And these do have different notes. We see that Crumb Couture has croissant, vanilla, black currant, sandalwood, tonka bean, and rose jam. So even though some of the notes overlap, it's not really a dupe, although I do think the fragrances smell similar. They are in the same family. Now, if you have Crumb Couture, my one complaint about this one is the lasting power. So I really do like the one from Sniff, which is Couture Crumbled. This one has more of a yeasty smell. Like it really smells like bread. Whereas Creamy Biscuit, it's like a biscuit cookie, not, like I said, the flaky layers or Grand's biscuits. A little bit different. But you have to like those types of scents. There's also like that hint of jam or something like that in the Crumb Coutures. Honestly, I think I prefer Creamy Biscuit over the Couture Crumble because there's just something a little more, there's something a little more wearable. I'm not saying that Couture Crumble or Crumb Couture is not wearable, but that really smells like yeast bread, you know?
Are you smelling something that's hitting? Like hitting?
Not sure yet.
You don't know what I'm saying?
Creamy Biscuit is more up my alley. As I said, it's a little more sweetness. It's like a biscuit cookie, not a bready biscuit or croissant. Okay, the second fragrance I wanted to bring out, and I didn't do a slide for this one, but I wanted to bring out Banana Bliss. This is also by Ministry of Gourmand. If you thought that the notes in Banana Bliss would be up your alley, but you just didn't want the banana, that's almost what Creamy Biscuit is. It's like Banana Bliss without the banana. And the banana in Banana Bliss does go away a bit, but if you couldn't see past the banana, that's almost what Creamy Biscuit smells like. Actually, I want to pull up the notes and see if they are similar at all. So yeah, Banana Bliss has a top note of banana, and in the mid we have whipped cream and coconut, and then in the base we have vanilla, tonka bean, and spun sugar. So yeah, it's Banana Bliss sans banana, and there is that hint of coconut in here, but it's not too strong. So let me look at my final thoughts. My final thoughts, initially, I said I was on the fence with this fragrance, but I think I do like it. And there are a lot of layering possibilities. I think this would be really great with a chocolate scent. I think that would be like very delectable. And there might be some ways that you can make it more nighttime. I mean, you can wear anything you want at any time, but there may be things that you can layer this with to just give it, you know, a little extra something for the nighttime. I kind of like this one. I would recommend it. I changed my mind. I know it says I'm on the fence, and I was on the fence for this whole month, but I think I officially like it. I just know I'm not always going to be in the mood for it. And that's the bottom line. There's some fragrances that I like that, like, I'm going to love all the time. Burberry Goddess, I'm gonna love that all the time. I don't care what time of year it is. But a fragrance like Creamy Biscuit, I'm not gonna always be in the mood for that. But I'm actually glad that I own it. So let me know if you got your hands or your nose on Creamy Biscuit and what you think about it. I do have a surprise for you all though. I have a reaction from Ariel. I did have her smell both of these fragrances. We did not have time to film this weekend when she hung out, but let's cut to Ariel and see her thoughts on this fragrance. We're gonna get a real live reaction of the Creamy Biscuit.
These boxes are beautiful.
Okay.
I like it.
Real live view here.
Make me not want, like,
Now remember, it's called Creamy Biscuit. So just
so it's gonna smell like you.
wait. That's not what we said. Okay.
It smells just like you.
That's not what I'm asking. I want to know what you think about it. It doesn't
It smells like a. It smells like a.
Do you like it?
No, it smells like
Okay.
It smells like a biscuit. It smells like a buttery biscuit with a little sweet.
Let me smell
on
it again.
It smells like whatever you be spraying. It smells like you.
Is this a home smell? Because I think it might be a home smell for me.
Yeah, but you also smell like this.
Thank you. I don't wear stuff to smell like that.
You like gourmand, so you have to smell.
No, but it doesn't. Gourmand could be fruit. It could be blueberries.
But you don't wear gourmand fruit. You wear gourmand.
Yes, I do.
I'm baking.
No, I
You
really
wear
haven't.
Pillsbury gourmand. You sure do. I've never smelled. I don't. You might do.
I
the
wear
cherry.
lots of cherries.
You might wear the
Lots of
cherry,
cherries.
like cherry pie. You may do cherry, but everything you smell like is.
I don't even have
you
anything
just
on
pop
right
right
now.
out of the oven.
Wow.
Yeah, it smells just like that.
I like it as a home smell. It was one of the Main Street Bakery.
Yeah, I have one that smells like this
Or
too.
cherry almond shortbread.
No, not cherry.
Okay,
Bakery.
give it a thing. Hi, Marky. All right, those were her thoughts. And lastly, I want to go ahead and check out some of the comments here on Fragrantica. Oh, look at this. It smells like Banana Bliss by the same company. Okay. And they don't like the smell of both. All right. Oh my God. Y'all probably think I read this and then did my review. No, I'm reading these comments for the first time. Similar to Banana Bliss, just without the hint of banana, the dry down is almost the same. Yep, that's all it says. So your girl is on point. All right, we've got one more fragrance. Let's get to it now. Now, our next fragrance is Cake Temptations. Again, Paris Corner, Ministry of Scent, $33. And both of these fragrances were launched at the end of 2024. Looking at the fragrance profile, we have sweet, fruity, and fresh. We're gonna go ahead and look at these notes. Now the notes are a mess. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. We have top notes of red fruits and fruity notes. We have middle notes of fruity notes and base notes of sweet notes and fruity notes. I don't know if they didn't want to say what the notes were, because oftentimes when they dupe a fragrance, the notes are exactly the same or pretty much the same, but there's a lot of mystery here with the fruity notes, the red fruits, and more fruity notes and sweet notes. But we're gonna go ahead and smell it. I believe that this one has had some mixed reviews. I haven't really watched a lot, but I did catch a couple short, and then I try to stay away because I want to have my own opinion. Now I'm letting you know, if you don't like sweet fragrances, this one is not for you. And let me show you the bottle. So Cake Temptations, Ministry of Gourmand, same little cupcake situation. Okay, this is so sweet. It's almost like jelly beans. To me, this fragrance is strong. You don't need a whole lot. And it was almost overpowering for me, but it smells like straight jelly beans to me if I had to pick. I can't really settle on a fruit. I mean, if I did, I would say strawberry, but it just reminds me of jelly beans. And I think that's what they have in the picture here. Yeah, for the sweet notes. Very, very, very sweet. Now there's something in here, and this is why I'm not 100% sure about how I feel, that smells like almost like a cheesecake situation, but that with the fruit, it almost makes it smell like the fruit is like too sweet or too ripe, like it's gonna go bad. Like I could see somebody smelling this and being like, ugh, like that. I don't know how else to say it.
Oh, it gives me Capri Sun vibe.
Okay, something sweet, right? Sweet.
Some mixed with watermelon.
Like sweet and juicy and fruity.
Wait, let me smell it.
Kind of, but there's something a little bit creamy in there.
And like something creamy.
And that's what I'm getting from this. And I think either you're gonna like this one or you're not gonna like it. Initially, I thought I liked it. I'm not sure. I think this is like extreme sweet. All right. So because of the vagueness of the notes, I want to go into what I think this is duping. And I don't know if any other creators have said it. I'm sure someone has. But I think it's duping Evasion Bonbon by Maison Mataha. Because I kept saying I've smelled this before. And I think that's what this fragrance is inspired by. So let me give you the notes for that. I won't be able to compare the notes because they're not similar at all, but I want to see if the notes of the Bonbon fragrance match up with what I'm smelling. So in the top, strawberry, yes, because I was about to say, when I smell this up close, there is something floral. And I was gonna say jasmine because I don't always like jasmine. So in the top of Evasion Bonbon, we have strawberry and caramel. In the mid, we have cha mellow. I don't know what that is. We have jasmine and ylang ylang. And in the base, we have vanilla and musk. And that more so describes this fragrance. There's something in here. It almost smells like, oh, it's so odd. Because some days I like this and some days I don't. But it's almost a little vomity. It really sucks. And I'm probably not explaining this well, but I can only tell you what I smell. And I got this from Scent Split, I believe. All right, let's see. It is. This is trying to be Evasion Bonbon. They're very close, and this has that hint of jasmine in there that smells. Because jasmine can be a little foul smelling to me, and this has it. They're both very close. You know, I was really thinking I liked the Bonbon fragrance, and now I'm not so sure. I will say that this fragrance from Ministry of Gourmand, the Cake Temptations, it almost is a little sharp. I don't know how else to explain it, but they're very close. I definitely think this is a dupe for this one. And I don't have anything else in particular. I was thinking about one other fragrance, Bath & Body Works Strawberry Pound Cake, but Strawberry Pound Cake is a lot creamier. And then I was thinking about from Juicy Parfums, the Accident à la Vanille Creme de la Berry. Let me pull up the notes for that, and then we'll go to Ariel's reaction and some comments. This is another one, like 5 to 6 hour longevity as well. All right, so in Accident à la Vanille Creme de la Berry, we have cheesecake, strawberry, and vanilla in the top. Middle notes of vanilla whipped cream and sandalwood, and base notes of vanilla and styrax. What I thought about with Cake Temptations and Creamy Biscuit, and I've tried it, I've layered them, and I think that layering them is like, might be my best bet, because Creamy Biscuit tones down that sharpness and sweetness of the Cake Temptations, and the Cake Temptations adds a little bit of sweetness that you might feel like you're missing from Creamy Biscuit if you're feeling like you're missing that. But this is gonna pretty much have it all in one. So this one's not overly sweet, it's not overly cakey, it's just the right combination. Yeah, it's just the right combination. And again, this does remind me of Strawberry Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works. This is the perfect combo right here. So I don't know, I go with this one. There might be a dupe on the Dua website, I'm not sure, but I really, really like this one. And let me know what you think about that. Let's see what my sister has to say. So Ariel is not here to film this with me, and this is maybe a week or a few days earlier before I film. But I just wanted to get a preliminary idea of what she thought about Cake Temptation by Aroma Concepts.
It's disgusting. Don't you know, like when the cats gag? I need you to insert the edit of the cats gagging. Cats. It's the funniest shit ever. Cats gagging. Okay. This is how it makes me feel. It's.
So what do you smell? You don't smell like strawberry cheesecake or anything?
Oh, yeah. I smell all that stuff. It's just disgusting.
But I do smell the little vomity thing now.
Yes, I told you. It's like, it's in there. It's like, oh, I ate fruit and then puked.
Somebody else said it smelled like old fruit.
I can't.
All right.
It's disgusting.
I can't.
Okay.
It's bad. Though the box is beautiful.
And
I was
the-
very
and the-
excited because I wanted it just on the strength of this, but then you smelled it. I don't want
On
it.
the strength. Okay.
Are you
All
gonna say
right.
excuse me?
In a minute,
second.
we got to do one more. Just really fast, if you had to choose between the two.
Come on.
Okay, this cake temptation really is bad. I wasn't sure.
No.
All right.
That's not good. Like, that's not okay.
Okay. That's going to have to go. Well, now that we heard her thoughts, let's look and see what the comments are saying. Very, very artificial. This is not a perfume, not usable at all. What was Paris Corner thinking? Genuinely so happy I blind bought this perfume. It smells just like a strawberry shortcake. I'm so obsessed. The longevity and sillage are amazing for the price. And honestly, I couldn't be more happy about the perfume as a whole. Maybe a bit juvenile, but I don't really care. Yeah, I could see this being someone saying that this is too young for them. The dry down is pretty cool. I think I like the dry down of Cake Temptation better than the dry down of Bonbon, because there is, I think, sandalwood in Bonbon. I think they said that. I might be wrong. I'm not getting that in this. So, maybe just like one spray. You can't do too many sprays of this one. It's a little too potent for me. It goes great with Burberry Her Elixir, KLE Young Marshmallow, and Eclair. At the moment, the notes listed on Fragrantica are not complete. Yeah, we know that those notes are not right. That's gonna be it. Final thoughts on this one. I am on the fence. I'm not sure if this one needs to macerate or what will happen when it does. But I think that if you were interested in the Evasion Bonbon fragrance, I would honestly try my luck with this one because the price difference is huge. So Evasion Bonbon right now is going for $215. It only comes in 100 mLs. And this is 33. So if you think you like those notes, I would try Cake Temptation. You can always do a decant of the Bonbon. That's what I did here. I got 5 mLs because I really wanted to try it and thought I would really like the notes. And I don't dislike them, but I know I don't need to pay the $215 for this one. And now I have this dupe. So I'll have to check back and let you know what I'm thinking about this one. I do think they pair well together if you're going to layer them. Final thoughts on both of these. The thing about it is if you're not going to wear these, it is a waste of money, whether it's $1, $33 or $215, and nobody wants to do that. It's just very, very tough to blind buy. And with these fragrances, a lot of times they do have to sit because I guess they make the batches and ship them out so quickly. So I am going to have to come back and do an update, and I am going to be adding a kind of monthly roundup series to this channel because, you know, it's still new and still evolving, but I'm going to do that so that I can come back and update you on the fragrances that I've been trying. And I'm still backed up. Again, these are from December. I do hope that this review is helpful if you were interested in either of them, and just let me know what else I can add to my reviews. I know sometimes I forget things, but you know, I am still learning, and I am just excited to share more and get better. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself, talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and you know I will see y'all really soon. Bye.